What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be buying the brand new work truck and we're going to be building the best work truck. So I don't know if we're going to be selling this one right here. I don't know. We're definitely going to put it to the test, and if you guys are excited for this insane update, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I think we should begin. So I think we're going to be taking the work truck first because this is actually kind of funny. We're going to be taking the work truck to pick up the new work truck. I guess in order to pick up this work truck, we're gonna go to the trailer store and pick up a trailer. Duh. Alright, let me make sure the road is clear. Alright, the intersection is clear, which means we can cross and then we can pull into the road right here because this is kind of like a little shortcut that we can take. But if you guys can see, we have two trailers right here. I don't know which one to take. I'm not sure if the work truck is gonna be able to fit right here. I mean, we're gonna take it, and if it doesn't fit, then we'll come back and grab this one right here. I don't know what this one's called, but I know it's some type of bumper trailer. All right, let me hop in right here and let me get this thing turned around. So let me carefully back this thing up. There we go. And we're gonna make our way to the dealership so we can pick up this brand new truck. Apparently this might be a Ram truck, which I think it's gonna be like that right there, which is absolutely crazy. I kind of want to build it like that, but we're gonna focus on building it like a work truck, like the black one. So let's pull into this road right here. Oops, I forgot to check if the road was clear. I don't know if the road was clear, but it looks like the dealership is right down here. This is the red building, which is the dealership for us. So let's pull in, and then oh my goodness, this thing is completely stopped. We gotta transform this and turn this thing into a work truck for sure. We have a lot of work to do, but let me carefully reverse this trailer right around here, and then we're gonna kick down the ramps and we're gonna see if this thing fits on the trailer. All right, let's see. Oh yo, I love this front. This is sick. Is this supposed to be like a Ram Alarmy or like a Bighorn? I don't know, but this thing is absolutely beautiful. Honestly, probably my second brand new favorite truck. I know I say this all the time, but genuinely this thing is actually really nice. Let me carefully park it. There we go. I'm actually surprised this truck was able to fit right here, but let's put it in a park. There we go. All we gotta do is strap it down to the trailer just like so. All right, and then all we gotta do is kick up the ramps. Nice. And then we can pretty much get out of here. I didn't notice that this Ram truck is also a dually, which is really nice. Apparently they also added short beds, which I really don't know what that is. I don't know if we're gonna have time to check that out, but what I do know is that we're gonna be checking and transforming this thing into a complete unit, because you guys know I tend to have a lot of jobs and they tend to be pretty heavy for this GMC, but who knows, maybe this one is better. But let's make our way to the mechanic shop because we got to get this thing fixed up to our liking. Let me know what color I should make it. I'm probably thinking like a nice dark gray. Even though I've done it, it's probably my favorite color. It just looks really nice and clean, so we're probably gonna do that again. Let me just get this thing turned around, and then we're gonna slowly reverse into this door right here. Oh my goodness, that was really bad. Okay, I'm embarrassed. I am super embarrassed. Let me carefully back this thing up. There we go. And then we're gonna open up the garage door just like so, and I guess we could just like unload it from here. Let me just try to turn on my, oh my goodness, I just noticed my truck is squatting. This thing is seriously heavy then. All right, let me try to turn on my hazards. Let's see if these things work. Hazards? Uh-oh, my hazards aren't working. Okay, then we're just gonna leave that right there. Let me just hop in the brand new truck. Maybe the hazards of this, oh whoa, the hazards of this truck do work. These things are nice. Hold on, let me turn on the light. Yo, that looks absolutely clean, you guys. All right, let's just keep it like this right now. Meanwhile, we do quickly customize it. Let's quickly make it like a nice gray. Let me add some reflectance. All right, it looks okay. I'm gonna check out one of these wraps. Oh whoa, look at these wraps. That is crazy. So this is like a matte color, and this is more of like a, I'm not sure, it's pretty shiny I think, but this is shinier. I mean, let's see how, hold on, I kind of want to see how this thing looks in the sun. If it doesn't look good, then we'll change it back to a normal. All right, this looks like a black color. Hold on, what the hell? Hold on, I want gray, I don't want black. Now let's see how it looks in the sun. So this is how it looks in the sun. I don't know, I'm not a fan of it. I think I'm gonna remove it. So let's keep it like this. Let me just make this a little bit darker, and then we're gonna go back, and then we're gonna make it really fast. Oh wait, this is already super fast. Jeez Louise. Let's fix up the suspension. Since this is gonna be a work truck, we do have to raise it like right around there. That looks pretty nice. I don't want it too tall. I'm not trying to build a lifted truck. And then we are gonna make it, oh yeah, we're gonna keep it like this because we're gonna be carrying heavy stuff. Now before I put the wheels, let me just check the attachments. Let's give it a nice look. truck. Let me add this light bar since it's gonna be a work truck. We gotta see a night, a toolbox. I don't like it. We definitely gotta add a winch since it's a work truck. Oh yeah, mud flaps. We definitely need mud flaps. Wait, why does it look so small? What the hell? And then my camera is like all tilted. Hold on, I gotta fix that. Oh whoa, here are the short bed. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Oh, here it is. This is gonna be for the dually, so let's keep that. Let me add a headache rack with a nice should I add a roll bar? I don't think this thing needs a roll bar. We're not gonna add that. Let's add this running board, and then we're gonna go to the top. And oh yeah, okay, so it looks like we're done with this. All right, now we can move on to the wheels. Let me just quickly fix up the camber because it's looking not good. So let me just reduce some of this camber. All right, I think that looks pretty solid. So this is gonna be the fun part, the wheels. So I guess let's start with them. I'm gonna raise the diameter just a little bit. We're gonna increase the width. Oh my goodness, I think that's too much. Just a little bit. I don't want anything crazy. I think that's gonna be good. My offset is looking a little bit too off. I might have to tuck this in just a bit. I don't want my back to be so beefy. And then let's put the duals, which I think I might put one of these right here. We gotta go all out. Actually, I don't even know if these look good. Yeah, I don't think these fit. Or at least it's definitely not the style of this Ram truck. So let me just pick one of these, which let's see. I don't know, you guys. Which one should I choose? Oh, look at that. These are pretty nice. We can make these chrome. All right, hold on. Let me check some of these out. So I'm gonna go with these. I think these look the best. So let me hold on. I did not mean to do that. Let's quickly make them chrome. Just do that. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I did not mean to do that. Let's go to rims, and then we're gonna go right here and make them reflective. Wait, did they remove chrome? I don't see chrome. Ooh, cow. All right, I think these are chrome. We are now finished with the truck. I don't know what happened to my wheels in the back. Hello? All right, there you go. Now it's fixed. I don't know if I ended up removing some of the tire wall. I think that's what it's called. Now take a look at our brand new work truck. Holy moly, this thing is absolutely crazy. Yo, honestly, I think I might have to sell my work truck, my GMC. I don't know what to, or should I just buy this? Look at this. This is my GMC right here. Super beautiful. And then we have the brand new Ram right here. I think it's been revamped because I believe this one used to be in the game. But before we do head out and put it to the test, let's see. What should we do? I should probably leave this back home, but I don't know if my work truck is going to be able to fit in here. I mean, we could try. Let me just move this a little bit forward so we can try to load it. And then if we do this successfully, we can leave this back home and then take the work truck. So let me quickly do this. Let me load this right here. Okay, it looks like we're fitting. Oh no, we might be too beefy, you guys. Oh, hold on, we fit. No way, dude, it barely fits. It is on the edge of the trailer and my GMC is squatting. This is not good for my GMC. It is definitely not liking this. But let's quickly pull over to our house, which is going to be right here on the right side. Let me just turn right there. And then my house is going to be right there at the end. So I guess let me just turn this around carefully. Let me just do this. Oh, yes, perfect. And then, you know what? I should just park it on the side. You know what? Let me just do that. I'm going to park it on the side. I don't know why I didn't think about that first. I'm so clumsy. I am so clumsy. All right, let's leave that right there. There we go. And then we're just going to unload the trunk. Boom. And then we're going to go and test out this beautiful GMC. And we're going to see if we can actually carry heavy stuff, which we have a good amount of tests that we're going to put this thing through. But you guys know the drill. Let's make sure it's clear. Let's cross the intersection. And then we're going to pull into the trailer store because this is where the trailers are going to be. So let's pull in there. Oh my goodness. Whoops. There we go. It's not too good at off-roading. Let me tell you that. Imagine if we built this thing for off-road. That would be crazy. But let me quickly park up right here. I'm going to quickly run inside a store. And by the way, this is how all pickup drivers park. All right, let me go inside. Hello, good sir. How are you, my friend? I want trailers. Alrighty, the trailers have been ordered. Let's go and check them out. Let's see which one we ended up getting. And we're going to be testing. So the first one is going to be, I think this should be hay bales, right? I'm pretty sure we can just click the magic button. So let me click on the magic button and 3, 2, and boom. Look at that. We got hay bales on this thing. So that's going to be the first test. Let me quickly hop in the truck. There we go. And we're going to put it to the test. Oh my goodness. That was a really bad job at reversing. I am embarrassed. Now let me do this again. There we go. All right. Not bad, you guys. Before we do it, wait, what is that? Step. Yo, I did not know that. Holy moly. That's actually pretty sick. Is there anything else right here? Okay. I don't see anything else besides that. I did not not know that. Anyways, we kicked up the tailgate and we're gonna go and give this a nice spin around the black, and we're gonna see if this thing is pretty good at towing stuff, which it looks like it's not having any problems at all. It's pretty good at going up to speed. All right, so far I am really impressed with this truck. So let's take this back to the trailer store. I'm gonna go and take a shortcut through the back of the car wash, just like so. So let me carefully do this, and then we're gonna reverse the hay bales right here. I'm gonna carefully turn this thing around and back it up. I don't want to hit the don't hit the trailer. Don't hit the trailer. That trailer is not mine. So let's leave this right here. Let me carefully kick down the tailgate, and then we're gonna disconnect this. So there we go. And now this is gonna be the moment of truth. We're gonna try to haul this gigantic fifth wheel attachment, and this thing is completely filled with sand. All right, let me kick up tailgate, and then I'm probably gonna change the color of this thing. I do not like the color of that trailer. So let's connect it. There we go. And then I am gonna pretend you guys don't see this. I'm gonna change the color of this trailer. We're gonna make it let's see, green. Oh yeah, we could make it green. That's green. That's blue. I'm not sure. Should we make it red? I'm not sure if that looks a little bit silly, or should we just keep it yellow? Let's just keep it yellow for now. So let's give this a nice drive around. Looks like my truck is not squatting at all, which is really impressive. Look at that, dude. It's almost like the truck doesn't feel anything. But let's give it a test right here at the stop sign. So in 3, 2, 1, let's try to hit 100 miles per hour carrying this huge trailer filled with sand, or whatever this thing is. I think it's dirt. Oh my goodness, we hit 110. We maxed out. That is crazy. Holy moly, this thing is actually a beast. Wow, that's crazy, you guys. I'm actually really impressed with the brand new truck. By far one of my favorites. And let me know if you guys like this brand new truck that they added in today's update. But if you guys did enjoy as well, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.